Yo, what up, world? It's your boy B Bulls, your man O Double, 2/3 of the illustrious Beats, Bars, and Bourbon podcast. And we coming live and direct from
home court advantage, baby.
Coming from the basement, baby.
From the basement,
Coming
live
from the basement. They're coming from my home, you know what I mean? So I got home court advantage, you know what I mean? So we gonna set it off, man. You know, we miss. Hey, shout out to our boy Steezo. He's away on business right now, but we're going to hold it down for him. We're going to hold it down.
Definitely going to hold it down for you, brother.
So what we sipping on?
Brother, man. It's been a minute.
Gucci
belt.
We sipping on that Basil Hayden Dark Rye. That Basil Dark, baby. That Basil After Dark. We like that. It got notes of caramel, molasses, toast. So, yo.
Double barrel, triple barrel, you know what I mean? While my man O Double sipping on the Gucci belt. Normally I'm on the Gucci belt, but tonight, man, I'm calming it down with a little Buffalo Trace. Man, Buffalo Trace, kind of level sets me and get me in a space where we can get into what we need to get into before I get a little wild. Shit, you know what I mean?
No doubt. And look, it's been a long time. It's been a long time.
It's been a minute.
Been a long time coming, man. We Beats, Bars, and Bourbon, we pride ourselves on talking hip hop.
Yes.
And we really haven't gotten into it a whole lot lately. We've been real busy with like Whiskey Washback and Tales of the Cocktail. But we hip hoppers. So we're going to give y'all what we know.
Yeah, I mean.
You dig?
Yeah, I mean.
So first topic we're going to jump into is we want to talk about something, man. We hip hoppers. So, as hip hoppers, we understand that hip hop has 5 elements.
Yeah.
You got the MCing. You got the breakdancing. You got graffiti art.
Graffiti. That's the one. That's the one most people forget is the graffiti, man.
Ain't no question. And the one of the most important elements, or the foundational element, is the DJ.
The DJ.
Hip hop started in 1973 with the DJ.
In the park, man. In the park.
Absolutely. Hip hop started with Kool Herc.
Yeah.
Spinning the brakes.
Yeah.
And the MC was just the sidekick at that time.
At that point in time, the MC, I'm going to say it again. He said it again. The MC was the sidekick and the DJ was the main event. The main apple scrapple. The person that got the party ignited. Whether the park, whether it was in the jam, it was the DJ who set it off.
The DJ set it off.
So we want to know, like, past and present, where does the DJ stand past and present?
Right. Who stole the soul?
Who stole the soul?
Who took the DJ out of hip hop? Why did they take the DJ out of hip hop? And how does that affect hip hop being hip hop as we know it?
Well,
what's your thoughts?
It's funny that you say that because when I think of I don't always want to go back to golden era hip hop, but when I go back, I always remember on classic albums there was always one song dedicated to the DJ. And if I'm wrong, you can go back and listen to some of that vinyl, some of them tapes, some of that wax, where each album had one song dedicated to the DJ. So Jazzy Jeff, Fresh Prince, what was it? Touch of Jazz.
Yep.
You had Eric B. and Rakim, Chinese Arithmetic.
Absolutely.
You had EPMD.
I was listening to Run DMC. I was listening to DMC. DMC was on Drink Champs the other day. And he was talking about how...
Shout out to Drink Champs.
Shout out Drink Champs. But DMC was talking about how Jay was the most important element in Run DMC. He did everything. And he said that he felt the need to make a record explaining who DMC was in the crew.
What was the name of that song? It wasn't Beats to the Rhymes, was it?
It wasn't Beats to the Rhymes. It wasn't... Can't think of it off the top. It'll come.
Damn, that DJ made my day.
No? That was Peter Pipe.
Okay, my bad.
Yeah, but anyway, he was talking about how he made that record. He came up with it himself. Like, we need to shout our DJ out. But that was the era when DJs, everybody had a record shouting DJs out. Like you said, everybody.
Big Daddy Kane, Long Live the Kane, had a song where Mr. C was going off.
Absolutely. Scotland Rock had them all.
Vince Markey had a song where Cutmaster Cool V was going off.
Right.
Y'all get where we going, right? Y'all get where we going.
So,
where there was a time where the DJ was really the most important element, and the DJ was shouted out. MCs always shout their DJs out because the DJs was the ones cutting it up, turning it up, mixing, spinning, doing all the tricks. Fresh going Miz.
Yeah, yeah. And you know what? The funny thing is, now that I'm thinking about it, I feel like that was more like a 80s thing.
You don't think 90s?
I feel like the 90s dudes stopped doing that as much.
I don't know, man.
All right, think about it. Think about it. Who was Nas's DJ?
Whew.
You see what I'm saying? If you got to think that long, then they wasn't doing it.
Yeah.
They wasn't doing it if you got to think that long. Who was Wu-Tang's DJ?
Damn.
You know what I'm saying?
You,
Who was Tupac DJ?
You might have a point, man.
Yeah, I think. But even though they stopped shouting the DJ out, cutting and scratching was still a major element in hip hop.
Hell yeah.
In the 90s.
Hell yeah.
Absolutely. It was.
Why? Why? Because you had Premier doing that thing for Guru. There were songs where Premier was cutting it up so vicious, man. You just, you fell in a spell behind what he was doing. And then you got into Guru's rhymes. Rest in peace, Guru.
Absolutely. And the DJ, I mean, when you're talking about cutting and scratching, it's such an art. I mean, you gotta go back to the days of when Grandmaster Flash really invented the crossfader.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? This man was a bike messenger.
Yeah.
And was in his mind thinking like, damn, how can I have two records going at the same time? And that cutting and scratching turned into the turntables being an instrument.
Yeah.
And so now the turntables, the DJ wasn't only the party starter, but now cutting and scratching became like almost like a jazz instrument to a jazz musician.
Yes.
Almost like a saxophone in a jazz song.
Yes.
So now we've got hip hop that lacks that instrument, that instrument in the music, and I think it takes away from the music.
As you say that, man, I'm thinking about times where I went to shows just to hear Jazzy Jeff spin.
No doubt.
If you never heard Jazzy Jeff spin, you're missing a treat. And I'm sure people that are listening right now who have seen Jazzy Jeff spin was in for the ultimate treat.
Unbelievable.
The ultimate treat.
Unbelievable.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, and remember, they used to have worldwide DJ competitions.
I remember.
With dudes up there spinning.
I remember.
I mean, come on, man. Kid Capri. I mean, all them dudes. Any DJ from our era could cut it up. It was a prerequisite to being a DJ.
And if you couldn't cut it up, man, you was kind of like a lost. Maceo from freaking De La Soul was even nice. Still nice. You know what I mean? The
Absolutely.
DJ.
Shout out De La.
Shout out De La, man.
Yeah. No. It was the DJ was such an important element in hip hop and it's a foundational hip hop element. Mm-hmm. So it goes back to us not respecting and holding on to our own culture
or appreciating it,
appreciating our culture, and not being curators of our own culture.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? It's up to us to take care of our own culture. Ain't up to nobody else.
No fucking body else, man.
Yeah, it's up to us. And I think a lot of times we don't do a good enough job. We need to be telling these young boys, the young producers right now, come on, bro, y'all need to put cutting and scratching as an element in your formula.
Do you think that's part of the reason why some of the songs are dumbed down now to the point where rappers aren't even giving us a 16, they're giving us like a 8 bar song, double up on the hooks, and the song is over? Songs used to be like 3-4 minutes. Now songs are like 136, 140. You know what I mean?
It's laziness. It's laziness.
Very lazy.
And you can't take something that's foundational to hip hop and take it out and it's still hip hop. That's like taking the icing off a cake and still calling it a cake. So taking a flour out of cake and still calling it a cake. It ain't a cake.
It ain't a cake.
With no flour, it ain't a cake.
So I think that's why a lot of us like to separate rap from hip hop. And yes, hip hop is something that you live. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Rap is something that people do.
You do.
Hip hop is a culture. It's a whole 4 elements to it, as we explained. Five elements that we explained. Yeah. So what I'm saying is, if the DJ is missing, you're missing an element. If you're at a show, you're missing an element. If you don't have a DJ that's giving you that proper tool to get the crowd hype, to throw in the old joints, to blend, Matter of fact, if I'm lying, let's recap. Dipset versus the Lox. What was the most important factor in that versus? And if
the
you,
DJ.
freaking DJ.
It
Shout
was
out
the
to
DJ.
DJ.
Yeah.
DJ Technique.
Yeah.
Man,
I mean, the Kane and KRS versus.
Kane and KRS.
Same thing. The DJ is an essential element in hip hop.
element.
You cannot remove and extract the DJ out of hip hop. You just can't.
Nah.
You can't.
I'm sorry, Technician was the DJ for the Lox. Please forgive me.
It was Technician.
I'm trying to book Technician for a party as well.
We need you, bro.
We need you, brother.
We need you.
But that's what we're saying is that element is missing from past to present, and a lot of MCs are missing that element in the music, on the albums, in the songs, and it's evident. You know what I'm saying? So if you're sitting there thinking that we're going to be held on to your bars right now in hip hop. I said hip hop, not rap. Hip hop. If we're supposed to be held on for a whole album without that DJ element, you are sadly mistaken.
Yeah, no, man, no. We miss out. Look, we still got dope DJs, and the DJ now in the world is big again. Like
it's on the low, it's huge.
It's huge.
It's
like
huge.
you got like D Nice, who's doing
world renowned right
just
now,
doing things that nobody else is doing. But we need the DJ incorporated back into the music, the actual songs.
Yeah.
We need the DJ back in the song.
Word.
Yo, let's switch it up though. Let's switch it up. Let's go somewhere else. Where you want to go?
So